What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bradley's Garage. I know what you're thinking. You're like, what the hell are these guys doing with this American whatever this is? But what can I say? We couldn't resist. Somebody wants to just give this away free, so we had to pick it up. 2005 PT Cruiser. Previous owner says they blew out the clutch. Been sitting for a few months. They just want it out of the driveway, so we picked it up. It's not bad. It's got some old school Boyd Coddington wheels on it. And the best part, the reason why we like it, is because it's a manual. So, not a big fan of the PT Cruiser, obviously. You know, if you watch our channel, you know we're kind of into the Euro stuff, but we can't pass up a free car, man. So, let's get into it. All right, guys, so not bad. It's actually black inside. Like I said, manual transmission. So, let's get it apart and take a look. Actually, first step is let's get it fired up and, you know, get a new battery in there. That battery shot, we couldn't even jump it, it was so dead. And see how it runs first and then get into this clutch stuff. So let's jump into it. All right, guys, we got the PT Cruiser back to the house. Obviously the battery was complete trash, so we just threw in this temporary one. I left the air box out. So obviously we want to see, does it start, does it run, and then diagnose this whole clutch issue. Yep. Okay, starts and dies. Well, we have the air box off, but... Okay, Jesus. Well, it hasn't been started in a while, so... It's been a couple months, so... It's a little cold. I don't think that, man, has the air box really affected that much? Jesus, we got gas. It's weird. Huh. Like I said, it hasn't been started in a while, but it's still funny. Okay. All right, so clutch feels like it's all the way at the floor. Okay, it does. It's grabbing right on the floor. Feels loose. So the easy test is just leave it, you know, double check your clutch slave cylinders, leave it to the floor and put it in first gear, and if it you know, starts to creep forward and drive forward, then you know that you're getting some hydraulic leak and it's leaking. But we're just pretending we're at a stop sign and we got nothing, so something feels sloppy in the pedal. Because the clutch actually works. Let's take it for a spin. Okay, so we got it out on the street. I mean, the clutch is grabbing like right at the bottom. So obviously the guy we got it from says the clutch is bad, but if the clutch was bad, then theoretically it would be slipping. And it's not slipping, it's going. So I don't think we got a clutch problem. So maybe with the slave, if the slave was bad, then it would have been you know, grabbing once we stop. Like I said, you stop, put it in first gear, you're sitting here. If the slave is bad, then the hydraulic's slowly leaking out, and then it will slowly start to engage the clutch, and then the car will stall because my foot's on the brake. But we're not getting that. And like I said, the clutch is grabbing right at the just off the floor. Typically, if the clutch is bad, it would be clutches all the way up at the top and slipping. That means it's worn out. So something doesn't make any sense. Yeah, see, it's working. So let's take it back to the driveway and let's check out that clutch pedal underneath and see what's going on. Something feels loose. Okay, we're under here, the pedal. I heard it like clicking. And if you notice, I'm going down the pedal. All right, and then if you look right here, this is like falling off the shaft. That's so when it's up there, the clutch was working good, and then it falls off. Oh, as you can see, oh, look at that, guys. It is totally trash. So this little clip, and and then the clutch is falling off to one side, the clutch pedal assembly, and that's giving us enough slop to not give us full pedal travel. So let's head down to the Chrysler dealer. All right, so we got the clutch bushing. You can get the Dorman, the 74014, or we'll also link the actual Mopar part number in the description below. You can go either one. None of our local Mopar, Dodge, Chrysler dealers had this in stock. We had to order it, so we just got it off the shelf at O'Reilly's. So let's get under there. I'll show you how to throw it in. All right, so as you can tell, this one's completely broken, so there's not much effort getting it off. It's just going to slide right off the shaft. Okay, so we got that one off. The new one, it's super straightforward. All you got to do is pull it down just a little bit past there, past the the clutch pedal assembly itself. Okay, and then just insert it inside, come back around, and literally just snaps into place. And now it won't fall off. That simple. Now we have a normal clutch biting at about midway. Fire it up. So we put it in gear, and then, yeah, we are all the way about there. So you know it's a problem if it's biting at the very bottom, then chances are this clip is bad. If it's biting and your foot is all the way up here and it's biting out here and starting to slip, then that tells you that your clutch itself, the disc, is out. But if it's biting on the floor, chances are it's this little bushing that is, as you can see, is completely broken compared to the new one, and so it's just slipping off of that clutch rod there. So the clutch master cylinder there. So pretty easy fix. All right, so we fixed the clutch. So that was the thing that we thought we had to drop the tranny. So good. We won't have to do that now. We just fix it with a little $10 bushing. It will need a battery. This is just a temporary one we threw in, and both of these closed crankcase ventilation tubes, these are all completely broken, hard as a rock. So we'll replace both of those, get a new battery, and then I think we'll get this thing cleaned up and get it on the market. So we got just the little pressure wash cleaned up. Everything was disgusting underneath here, and of course we got those two hoses for the PCV. Those were all rotten. Cleaned out the battery tray, cleaned out the terminals. If you see over here, we got our two OEM hoses here, PCV, and we got a new battery from Costco. Seems like they got the best deal on batteries right now. So even with our O'Reilly's commercial account, still this beats it hands down. So we're gonna get it back together, and I think we're just about done wrapping up everything with this little PT. Got the clutch all done, so yeah, let's take it for another spin. So we got it all back together. Everything looks pretty good. Obviously fires up real nice. So at the end of the day, we got a car for free. We thought it was a transmission, had a clutch problem. Turns out it was just that little clip, less than 10 bucks. We got a battery. We got some PCV hoses. So I think we got about 200 bucks invested in this guy. So gonna get it cleaned up and get it on the auction block, so to speak, and looking at probably like 3K. So easy flip, get rid of it, and obviously we don't need a PT Cruiser in our stable. So anyway, guys, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Always on the hunt for the next free car. I mean, we'll pick them up all day long, so take care.